strength of a nation lies in the health of its citizens. Modern civilization, with its industries, commerce and culture, yields its benefits only to a virile, physically fit people. In a small country like Great Britain, where a population of 48 millions lives and works in an area of only 90,000 square miles, the protection of the nation's health is of paramount importance. Today, the Ministry of Health in London and local councils throughout the country deal with the physical welfare of the citizens of Great Britain. Treatment services are designed to protect public health from disease and sickness, while other services provide the elements of clean and healthy living and are marshaled to fight the encroachment of dirt, infection and disease. The administration of these services and national health policy aimed at creating all the conditions necessary to the good health of the people is the responsibility and ceaseless task of local councils throughout the country. Medical services, scientific sanitation, good housing, access to sunlight and fresh air, abundant supplies of pure water, all these things are the responsibility of the local medical officer of health, whose services benefit the individual throughout life. Three out of 4 expectant mothers now make use of local clinics, 1,500 of which provide free antenatal treatment. Whether at home or in hospital, skilled medical and nursing services watch over the birth of future citizens. This has helped to bring down Britain's maternal mortality rate to the record low level of only 2.47 per thousand. At Queen Charlotte's Hospital in London, there is a modern bureau for the scientific storage of human milk. Pasteurized, frozen, stored in sealed jars, deposited in refrigerators, it can be rushed to emergency cases anywhere in the country, to babies whose mothers are unable to feed them and who are unable to take artificial food. Thus, the lives of many British babies have already been saved by this modern scientific service. On issue of a birth certificate, the parents are given a form which enables the child to be given free vaccination against smallpox within 6 months of its birth. The same free service of immunization against diphtheria is also available for children of about 1 year or more. During the early months of the child's life, the local health visitor is always ready to advise in mothercraft and is invited to pay regular visits to the child's home. Friend as well as advisor, she helps to improve conditions necessary for the child's welfare and encourages mothers to make use of the local child welfare center. Here, further assistance is provided for the mothers to build the foundations of the future health of each new citizen. Realizing the vital importance of the early years, the government makes available free supplies of vitamins, cod liver oil and other stamina-giving foods. At school, children are encouraged in the habits of personal cleanliness, and the school medical services watch over their development. Care of the teeth and eyes are most important factors in the health of the growing child, and periodical examinations are carried out during the years of schooling. The government ensures that schools, children, and expectant mothers receive adequate priority supplies of milk. The standard of cleanliness in the handling of milk can never be too high. An ever-increasing number of dairy farms use the most modern electrical milking equipment by which the milk is taken from the cow, cooled and packed without coming into contact with the hands. Supervision of the scientific and complicated cleansing and grading process plays an important part in safeguarding the health of the consumers. As children grow to manhood and womanhood, taking their place in a working community, they will find that here too a constant watch is kept to protect their health. Limited working hours in factories, proper ventilation and protection from dangerous machinery all receive the constant attention of the authorities. Proper times for meals and plenty of fresh air and recreation are all essential to good health. The old lunch basket with its sandwiches is giving way before the factory canteen. Employer, worker and state contribute to the National Health Insurance and Pension Scheme. Should a worker fall ill, he or she can obtain free medical attention and treatment with sickness or disablement benefit, and in old age there is a pension to remove the spectre of want. Many factories have installed fully equipped sick bays, staffed by qualified medical men and women. Every day, the scientific use of electricity and gas in industry and in the home is helping to clear away the heavy pall of smoke which used to hang over the industrial cities of Britain. The enormous importance to health of the home background has long been appreciated by a progressive government, and local authority has power to demolish the insanitary, overcrowded streets of the last century, replacing them steadily with new housing estates designed for the maximum of cleanliness, fresh air, and the saving of household drudgery. New blocks of modern flats have been erected with ample living accommodation and the maximum of sunlight and air. Pure water in abundance is too often taken for granted, yet it is a service upon which rests the very life of the community. Typhoid and other diseases spread by drinking impure water have practically disappeared. Plentiful water supplies are available for street cleaning, for the firefighting services and many other public needs. The daily disposal of household refuse receives scientific attention. All refuse is removed undercover to disposal centres well away from the residential parts of the towns. Here, modern methods eliminate all breeding grounds of germs and disease. Electrically operated and automatically controlled sewage disposal plants of this type are in use. Sunshine and fresh air are the nation's first line of defense against sickness, fatigue, and nervous ailments. The great parks of our cities, together with the green belts that encircle them, play a vital role in bringing rest, recreation, and health to the people. Deep in the countryside, away from the cities, the National Trust has acquired vast tracts of picturesque landscape to ensure that open spaces shall remain the property of the people for their use in the years of development to come. Parks, heaths, commons, and village greens offer every facility for sport and recreation to townsman and villager alike, for in the health of a nation lies its strength, its happiness, its future.